Hey guys, LT. I'm back with another video. Okay, continuing, restarting the streak of uploading once a day in the title Daily Dummy. Let's do this. Okay, today we got like which teams are out of the playoffs in the 2019 MLB season. Basically, 10 teams can make the playoffs, 5 from the American League, 5 from the National League. And there's 30 teams, so 20 of them are gonna have to miss out. And unfortunately, it might be one of my favorite teams or one of your favorite teams. So we're gonna go through each division and tell you who is officially, in my opinion, out of the playoffs. Now, anything possible. Like a couple years ago, the Indians went on a 22-game win streak, and like I believe they already were in first place, but yeah. So that was a 22-game win streak. You had the Indians this year, who were like 11.5 game back, all the way right to half a game back in the Central, and I believe they actually went ahead by half a game when they were playing the Twins, and then the Twins won the series, like 3 out of 4 games, and they took the lead back. But so yeah, and the Indians are good at comebacks. I just realized that. But anyway, who is officially out of the playoffs? Let's start in the... Sure, okay then. Okay, let's start in the Central. The Pirates are out of the playoffs. The Cincinnati Reds are out of the playoffs. And that's obvious. I mean, like, the Pirates are trash. The Reds are somewhat decent. They could be good in 3 years. Not now. In a couple more years, they'll be good. Like Erdan Aquino, Joey Votto. Then you got Trevor Bauer, Sonny Gray, Luis Castillo, who should be the Cy Young, honestly, but they're good. And the Brewers. I don't see the Brewers making the playoffs. I see the Cubs and Cardinals ahead of them. Right now, and if the Brewers continue to stutter and not put on a good performance, they might be out of the playoffs. So that's already 3 teams. Now to the East. The Marlins, we all know the Marlins are out. But those other 4 teams, they can all still be in the running. Like, not all of them can make it, but I'm going with the Phillies and Mets also not making the playoffs. So that's another 3 teams that are out. Marlins, Phillies, Mets. I mean, like, I thought the Phillies were going to make the World Series. I'm like, oh, they got Gene Segura. Oh, they got Bryce Harper. Oh, they got JT Realmuto. And like, oh. But, nah, yeah, they're not doing so hot. Yeah. Not to the West. The Rockies aren't making it. The Padres, the Diamondbacks, and the Giants, all 4 teams aren't making it. I'm calling it right down the middle. Sorry to all the teams. The Giants trying to make a push. So the Worthless, the Rockies. No, I mean, you just have Trevor Story, Ariel Arenado, and Charlie Blackmon, and that's it. I mean, Desmond, the Rockies just got swept by the Cardinals, so that's not a good look. The Padres, you're too young of a team. Need to wait a couple of years, 2 years next year. And, yeah, they can make a serious push. And the Diamondbacks, they're a good team. They, just keep around the 500 mark. It's just that the Dodgers are so freaking good. They're 100 games above 500 right now. That is ridiculous. Okay. There's 10 teams that are out. Nets, over to the AL Central. Tigers, White Sox, Royals, obviously. It's Indians, Twins, and then you just have those 3 disgusting teams. I mean, you're all terrible. White Sox, you could be good in 5 years. You have some good players. Jose Abreu, James McCann, Lucas Giolito, Yoan Moncada. I'm so proud I just remembered his name. And then Tigers, Miguel Cabrera, Matthew Boyd. I'm surprised they did not trade him. And who else you have? Brandon Dixon, Gene Candelario. Yeah, we're going to make a push for these guys. No, you're not. And the Royals, Whit Merrifield is your best player, and the rest, Adalberto Mondesi. You're more like the speed people, Hunter Renfroe, Dozer. One of them, I always get them confused. One's on the Padres, one on the Royals, but Yeah, you're not making a push with that. Next. Orioles, of course, Blue Jays, and Red Sox. The Red Sox are not making it. I'm calling it right now. The Red Sox are not making the playoffs. World Series hangover. Won it last year. Not even making the playoffs. I mean, they're 6 back in these, in their division. About 3 or something back in the wild card. I know the Rays are above them. The Indians are above them. The Athletics are above them. Maybe even the Rangers are above them now. I don't even know. But, yeah. Speaking of the Rangers, let's move over to the final division. We have the Mariners, Rangers, Angels, all not making the playoffs. Sorry, Mike Trout, another non-postseason for you. I'm so disappointed. I'm so sorry. But why you sign another 12 years there, dude? I mean, you're gonna be MVP, but And now the Athletics. Right now they're half a game out of the wild card race. They could pick up the slack and come back. They can win a few more games, get a wild card spot. Last year they made against the Yankees. So it's like you have the Rays, the Indians, Athletics. I'm checking something right now.
5:03 p.m.
Texas Rangers record.
The Rangers are currently 64-68. That's third place in the
Boston Red Sox record.
The Red Sox are currently 70-62. That's third place in the AL East.
Okay then. So you have like the Indians in first place in that first wild card, and I believe the Rays for the second one. And then the Red Sox or the Athletics, one of them. But yeah. So, yeah, not really making a push. So the Athletics could. I see them giving a second wild card spot. Or maybe they not even make it. I see, like, it could be the Indians and the Rays. The Indians getting the first and the Rays getting the second. They sort of hold it right now. And the Red Sox and the A's can nearly miss out. Or the A's and the Indians could be a matchup for the wild card. That would be another possibility. I think the Indians have that one, like, wrapped up. I mean, let's look at the records real quick. Tampa Bay Rays record.
The Rays are 76-56 right now. That's second place in the AL East.
Wait, what? Repeat?
The Rays are 76-56 right
They're
now.
20 games.
That's second place in the AL East.
Cleveland Indians record.
The Indians are currently 76-55. That's second place in the AL Central.
Oakland Athletics record.
The Athletics are 74-55 right now. That's second place in the AL West.
So yes, wow. So like 1, 2, 3, all similar records right there. 76, 76, and 74 wins. But it looks like those guys have played more games than the A's have. So I'm calling it right now. The A's aren't making the playoffs. So yeah. So to recap it real quick: Pirates, Reds, Brewers, Phillies, Mets, Marlins, Diamondbacks, Padres, Rockies, Giants. And then over in the American League, you have the Royals, Tigers, White Sox, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Orioles, and then Mariners, Angels, Rangers, and Athletics all not making the playoffs. So we are down to, those are the 10 teams that are making it. So the Braves win the East. Oh, this is tough. The Dodgers win the West. And then in the Central, the Cubs win the division, and then the Cardinals and Nationals have that wild card. And then in the other one, you have the Twins win that one. Yeah, the Yankees obviously win the East. I mean, they have that locked up. And they're 40 games above 500. Ridiculous. And then the Astros win that one. And you have the Indians and Rays, and that's wild card. Boom. Predicting it. So, yes. You there? Yes?
We're gonna have to do hamburger hamper somehow. There is no spaghetti in this house.
What are you talking about, no spaghetti?
Well, I even when I had some bad spaghetti, I always had spaghetti in the house.
Okay.
So,
Mama,
so hamburger hamper tonight,
Uh-huh.
and then either tomorrow night or Wednesday night. We know it's hamburger casserole that I promised Miss Missy and Mr. David.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Hey, Mom, I have a question.
Mhm.
Who's gonna win the World Series?
The Cardinals.
Against who?
I say, well, it can't be the Dodgers, so.
The Dodgers
I
are now
would
in the
say
American League.
the Cardinals and the.
The Cardinals and the Hums.
Yeah, the Cardinals and the How about the Cardinals and the Twins? A rematch of 87.
I thought that was 82.
87, that was Milwaukee.
Oh, okay. Okay. See you guys in the next video. Yankees and Dodgers.
Now, I'm going to tell you something.
What?
I think tonight's, this 3-game series with the Brewers, I think going to be a turning point for the Cardinals. If they lose this series, okay, I gotta say we could pretty much hang it up. I could be wrong.
Well, you're first place in the division, and the Brewers are 4 out, so if they sweep you, then you'll only be,
Oh, that's Chicago, that's 2 out, okay. I made them both 2 out. Alright, so if they sweep me, they,
it depends on what the Cubs do as well. So
exactly.
if they sweep you, you'll be a game and a half up on the Brewers. But it depends on the Cubs, what they do in their series.
And who do they have?
Cubs score.
The Cubs were defeated in 11 innings by the Nationals yesterday.
Cubs score today. Thinking.
The Cubs are not playing today. Their next game against the Mets is tomorrow at 6:10 p.m.
Okay, go Cubs.
Who do the Cubs play on Wednesday?
The Cubs take on the Mets on Wednesday.
Who do the Cubs play on Thursday?
The Cubs take on the Mets on Thursday.
Who do the Cubs play on Friday?
The Cubs meet the Brewers on Friday at 1:20
Okay, so that's
p.m.
also a 3-game series.
Right. So they get stuck with the top
And then the
teams.
Cubs play the Brewers on Friday.
Right. So the Brewers is just stuck this week. So they got St. Louis Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And they probably got a day off Thursday. And then weekend with the Cubs. So these next 6 games are crucial for them. So they lose pretty much any of these games. They can probably say they want to get first place back.
Who did the St. Louis Cardinals play on Thursday?
The Cardinals are not playing on Thursday. Their next game against the Reds is on Friday at 7:15 p.m.
Yeah. So see, so we're off.
And then you play the Reds on Friday.
I think everybody's off. I think, well, maybe not the whole division, but those 3 are off right Thursday.
So yeah, it's gonna be intense.
Yes, it's gonna be a very tense 6 games.
Sick.